Come on in, come on in, come on in. Come on in, people. We're getting to get started on the drip, and that. And that. On that. Oh, yeah. Come on in, come on in, come on in, come on in. Can everyone hear me okay? Let me put on some more music. You're listening to a track called Longest Run by Noir A. Blanc V from the YouTube Creator Library right here on the Drip and Dip. Live on YouTube. Come on in, people. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Welcome to the service. Let's talk about today. Like the video. Better like it. Come on in. Come on in. How's everybody doing today? Very good. Very good. Been a while. Yeah, no, I just had to give a little breakity-dickety. I had other stuff to do. Put on a vision quest. I did a vision quest. Richard Matthews, not for a crap. Just want to take my pants off, actually, to be honest. I was like, do I wear the pants? Don't wear the pants. It's getting chilly. And then I was like, I don't know. And yeah. Hold on. I'm getting like a little double audio here. Is that okay? How's that for you guys? Wow. Can you guys hear the music though? How's the music? Longest Run by Noir A. Blanc V. Incredible music, man. You guys should check him out. Thank you. Someone said, loving the vibe. God is great, brother. We're loving it. It's a very high vibration. It is your nature to love a good vibe because a good vibe is a high vibe and a high vibration is your true nature, brother. Wow. Just coming in off the rip with a spiritual there. I usually don't do that, but thank you. Thank you. Video like, bro, Richard Matthews. Very good, Richard. How did you get so much love in your heart? That's great. That's great. All okay here. God is great. Barak the Alchemist. Amish, hi. Spencer's newest video about the Tate and H3. Hi, you see the Spencer's new... No, I haven't seen that one, but maybe we should watch it together. Applejack is here. CBJ Applejack is here. I don't know. Honestly, there's so much to talk about. I haven't seen you guys in a while, and I do love having a little chit chat with y'all. So that's nice. Do we do this? Jordan Peterson, Incel King. Look, we'll do let's throw in Spencer too. I thought this was an interesting video. It's so rude, man. And it really is the fight, the beef between, because I'll tell you this, another thing we got to talk about today is Incredible Hulk and how they're raging out because they're basically like the movie sucks. And now they're like, oh, because people are sexist. Sexism in the community, in the culture. That's what they're saying. Yo, can everyone hear the music okay? How's the music? This is Prophet 7, again by Noir A. Blanc V on the drip, 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 drip. It's getting drippy. Live on YouTube. Let's do a little incense, actually, to bless the spot. To bless it up. Damn it. I had a lighter in my pants, which I took off, and now I'm in my underwear. No, here is another one. Let's light this up. Can everyone hear the music? This is, like I said, Prophet 7 Noir et Blanc V. Music is good? Can't hear any music. Uh-oh. Vidit Naik, you are blessed, baby. You're blessed. God is great. Music, still no music, eh? What's going on in here? Hold on. Audio. Mic is StreamYard Virtual. No muse? This is hurtful. This is rude. External microphone. This. StreamYard is the thing. Microphone off. External microphone on. QuickTime, no. But this is... Farrago is on. No music. You can hear a bit. Oh, so maybe the volume's just off. Okay, hold on. Tell me this. No, this is 100%. How's that? Is that, you hear some funky, jazzy music in there? We can hear it. Okay. Don't know what I did, but like I said, listen, that is Prophet 7 by Noir A. Blanc V. Right here on the rip, dip, 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 rip, and dip. Yeah, let's do our first topic, and then we'll get to this. You know, I like to hear talk about a little spicy entertainment here. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind that at all. But hold on, let me just put this at the bottom. You know what we got to do? We got to do drip, drip, rip, and dip. Hit like and subscribe. And that is going to be. Yes. Here we go. There we go. So now we got the bottom ticker. God is great. Yeah, let's see the first one. Basically, these guys got to. Let me set it up for you real quick. I'll set it up for you in the community real quick. Basically, this movie's coming out, and it looks like a pretty ripper movie by Olivia Wilde. It looks pretty tight, actually. I'm not going to lie. And I'm not simping. Don't say I'm simping for Hollywood right now. I'm not. I just want to talk about this because I'm seeing the divide between Hollywood and these right-wing people. The divide is growing. And the community is fighting too much. And we have to come together in the spirit of love, people. We need to come together in the spirit of love. So let's see if we can look at the issue, look at what's going on in the community, and then we'll have the right morality for everyone. Oh, that smells delicious. That's nice. Let me play another track. This is Quangerine Cream, again by Noir A. Blanc V. On the drip. It's on the drip. I love on these radio voices. Is everyone here too young for the radio? Because on the radio, they would do these special effects like that. And then they would have like little like stingers. Like they'd have like little like this.
What can I say? Tough titties.
Can you guys hear that?
What can I say? Tough titties.
Something like that. You know what I'm saying? Man, I gotta put the music on all the music up. The volume on all the music up. Or like something like this. Bing bong ding dong, here comes my ding dong. Did you guys hear that? Did you guys hear that? Bing bong ding dong, here comes the ding dong. They would always like, you know what? I gotta have more. I gotta get more. I like this one. Bing bong ding dong, here comes my ding dong. The volume's too low, right? Did you guys hear that? Bing bong ding dong, here comes the ding dong. What else do we got? We got bing bong bong bing bing bing. That's the Donald Trump one. That was a dirty fart. Did you guys hear this? Hold on. Because I have these on full volume, but they're not coming through, I feel like.
What the hell? Oh my God, no way. Whoa, whoa.
Yeah? Did that come through? Yes. Okay, sick.
Wow, we're just a little buttercup, aren't we?
I got to start playing that one. Whenever someone is like being a dick, no, whenever someone is like, it's like, I'm being oppressed, you got to do.
Wow, we're just a little buttercup, aren't we?
Church lady, dude. So good. Let's do this one. Hold on.
When you let go, you let God.
That's my favorite guy. You know who that is, Joel Osteen. That's my Habibi.
When you let go, you let God.
No, I should do it like this. And you know what it is? It's like if people are beefing too much, they're fighting. We got to be like, okay, enough of this. Stop fighting. Stop fighting. The culture's too divided. Now take that animosity you have, and I want to put it in your hand.
When you let go, you let God.
And when you let go of it, you're going to let God have that anger and negativity. And that's what we're going to talk about, actually, with really all the topics today. All the topics today are like a forgiveness that we're going to practice together.
Bing bong ding dong, here comes my ding dong.
Because this is a spiritual service.
Wow, we're just a little buttercup, aren't we?
Let's go. Let's play the first video. So this is the first video I found on this. And here we go. It's so rude because these guys have a movie coming out. They got to drum up controversy. And also, one of the characters is inspired by Jordan Peterson. And he's like a psycho. He's like a cult leader psycho who makes them all do some crazy shit. This is actually a very relevant topic for our show, for our channel. Because it is a movie about, and in the movie, it's by Olivia Wilde. And it's basically supposed to be like one of these movies that's like it's kind of like has that vibe of like those science fiction movies, but like a science fiction where the women are being oppressed, kind of like that TV show. And I was in it. And there's a whole book by Margaret Atwood. And it's called The Handmaid's Tale. This is kind of like a Handmaid's Tale. Honestly, the trailer for the movie looks pretty ripper. It looks pretty tight. I can't wait to see it. It looks dark and twisted and crazy. And the bad guy character they made is Jordan Peterson, based on Jordan Peterson. And now they are, in order for the movie to come out, like they got to build up the hype, right? So to make it sexy, build up the hype, they put out this article. They're like, incel god, Jordan Peterson. He inspired the evil bad guy, the fucked up crazy guy who kills everyone at the end. It's kind of disrespectful, I guess you could say, but it's also like, look, the social commentary that's going to be made about you if you're a big figure like Peterson. Let's continue it. Let's watch the video.
Incel gods, Jordan Peterson was the basis for Don't Worry Darling Bad Guys.
Yeah, so he opens it.
Incel god, Jordan Peterson was the basis for Don't Worry Darling Bad Guys. So this is an article from The Independent talking about an interview with Olivia Wilde, who is the director for this new film. And in a recent interview with Interview magazine, Wilde spoke to fellow actor Maggie Gyllenhaal about the inspiration behind...
Can you guys hear this okay? We have a supreme divider.
Frank's character. We based that character on this insane man, Jordan Peterson, who is this pseudo-intellectual hero of the incel community, Wilde said. She further explained that the incel...
Oh, dear. That's getting spicy. Spicy in the article. Buzz up the controversy. It makes sense. You know, they say that we are in God's great Leela, right? And anytime you see people fighting, they are dance partners. So if you see, as we watch this, you'll see that it's on one side, you have the Peterson family. And like this guy is like, honestly, you know what would be really nice, actually? What would be a great Bollywood drama is if this guy got married to Jordan Peterson's daughter. Because this guy's a Jordan Peterson super fan. And he's ripping it on his podcast over here in Australia, killing it, loves Peterson, sees him as a father figure. If this guy and her got married, if this was a Bollywood movie, this guy would marry Peterson's daughter. Yeah. And it would be like very tasteful, classy. Yeah. If it was Bollywood. But this is why, I mean, this is a real world. It's not going to happen. But I'm just saying, like, this is his crew. And this is the video from his one guy in Australia. And then we'll play his daughters because his daughter calls him. His daughter, on his daughter's show, she's like, Daddy, they call you Incel God. Daddy, they tell you Mr. Incel King. They'll tally with liberals. We'll get to it.
As a community of disenfranchised, mostly white men who believe that they are entitled to sex from women. They believe that society has now robbed them and that the idea of feminism is working against nature and we must be put back into the correct place. Wilde added. Peterson began reading, blah, blah, blah. Wilde continued. This guy, Jordan Peterson, is someone that legitimizes certain aspects of the incels movement because he's a former professor, he's an author, he wears a suit, so they feel like this is a real philosophy that should be taken seriously. What do you think?
Very interesting. Of course, like this whole thing. I mean, listen. You know what we're gonna do on the drip now is we're gonna use people for their setups, but then I'll just sum up the commentary. The commentary here, same thing with the commentary from Peterson's daughter, is like incel god. Where'd they get that idea? Incel god. How'd they come up with that? And then he actually has an incel professional expert. This guy on the right, he studied incels, legit, in a university, wrote a paper. If you could say in the world who's the top incel expert, this is the guy on the right. He is not, you could say maybe he's the incel king because he's, you know, and look, I just want to say real quick for the incels out there, why it shouldn't be such an insulting term, right? You know, like it's not easy to have sex. Most guys aren't having sex. And let's be honest, when COVID hit, who among us didn't go incel for a couple of months here and there? It's fine. You got to go. Sometimes as a dude, there's going to be incel months, man. You know, I'm living in my mom's house. And you know what I realized when I was writing today's show? And by the way, I want to thank you guys for this because I was thinking today about this. And I'm like, it's goddamn impossible. I have to drive a fucking hour just to have sex with someone. It's ridiculous. It's disgusting. And when I was in Toronto, I never put up with it. In Toronto, I was like, you need to be on the subway line. You need to be close. Because if you're off subway line, way off in the East End, Northeast End, okay, what are we doing? There's time. We have to be efficient. God is great. Anyway, what was I saying? Anyway, the point that I was trying to make is that there's no shame in being an incel. And even my nephew, he gave me this book, Jordan Peterson, 12 Rules for Life, An Antidote to Chaos. And he said that it really helped him in his life. And I'm pretty sure before this book, 100% incel. My nephew who gave this to me, pretty sure before the book, I'm pretty sure he was 100% incel. Like lifelong incel at that point. And I'm saying that's fine. And there's nothing wrong with that. Right? So there shouldn't be this shame. Because now this guy and his daughter are both like, oh, he's the incel king. You insulted us. You attacked us. What they should have said is, yes, we are the kings because we led them from inceldom to good conservative values. And now they're married and have kids and God is great. What's wrong with being the incel king? Someone should claim that. I would love to be the incel king. I would love, you know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't mind even putting on the official home of the incels, not the official home of the incels. See, nobody wants that. That's too far. Because it's not like we're saying just come here and don't ever fuck again. But it's also just like, let's normalize it a little bit. Everyone's acting like they're getting so much goddamn pussy. Are you fucked? The numbers aren't even there in India, China. And we keep rubbing it in their faces. They're going to go crazy and just blow something up. Because they're too fucking horny. They're going to drive a van onto the street. I'm not saying it's okay to do it. I'm saying, what's the shame in it? The idea that we are using this as an insult. It's almost like if they said, it's almost like if someone called him like the N-word or like a Muslim or like a Paki or something. And then instead of coming back with like, well, there's nothing wrong with that. They're just coming back with like, ew, you disgusting. I am not a Paki. I am not a fat person. How dare you? And instead what they should be saying is like, there's nothing wrong with being an incel. And I would be honored to be an incel king. It means we're paying the bills. ShareCore, thank you.
About this, William?
I think a lot of thoughts. The first one,
like they're just both so shocked that like, incel king, where did that come from? How could someone say incel king about the professor? That's an upside down world. Come on. And then they both reference the same one clip. Let's go to the clip that they reference. This is the clip that they reference, and then the daughter references him too.
If you're irritated at women, you know, as a class of creature, there's something wrong with you because they're right. You're wrong. They're right. to not pick you. If they're not picking you, it's because they're right.
He does a great job of.
Basically, they both use this one clip as the example of like incel cake, but he tells the incels like, if you're not getting laid, incel, that's because you're a pervert, incel. Not pervert, but it's because you're wrong and you need to fix your life and get the book and go to the top, and then you'll be the no more incel. He basically that's only one clip. The other, and like, look, I'm not going to sit here and say that it's all like his stuff. He does have great tips. This is actually a good book. I like it. And this is good. And like, there's good advice, like 70-80% great advice, but it is men's focused, and it is focused at men who are like having like rock bottom in life. And when you go rock bottom, you're going to go a little incel, dude. And that's it. There's no shame in it. What's the shames? But it's interesting because then another 20% of it, no, but then a lot of his stuff is like, he's fighting against women. He's saying that feminism is going too far and the feminists are crazy and bitch crazy. And if she wears lipstick at work, then what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, there is that. It's interesting that they picked this one clip and then the daughter picks the same clip. Let's watch the daughter's clip. Let's watch it. You know what the best line I heard this weekend? I was listening to a new Osho speech, and he does this line. La ilaha illallah. This Sufi line. So beautiful. You got to listen. You got to come to meditation, people. You got to come to meditation. I'll teach you all the stuff. It's going to be great. Where did it go? Oh, no, wait. Michaela, Incel King. This is it. This is it, yeah.
So, this is good. The villainous cult leader in Olivia Wilde's new movie, Don't Worry, Darling, has been...
Which, by the way, looks like a pretty ripper movie. It looks like this like sci-fi crazy movie, but this is clearly a publicity stunt. She goes on the event. So, listen, I just want to say to both sides, we are dividing the culture to sell our books and to sell our, brands and our books and stuff like that. It is dividing the culture. But that being said, I do think that there's things about Peterson to criticize. I think part of what there is to criticize about him is that he is a little bit like angry about women. Why are women wearing makeup at work? If she's going to work, then why is she putting on heels like a fucking whore and rouging her lips like a goddamn prostitute? And coming to work like that. Why isn't she doing that? So there's a lot of stuff like that, I'm saying. And they totally ignore that. And then they go to the one thing where he's like, hey, incels, if you didn't get laid, that's your fault. So I thought that was a little weird. But anyway, let's continue this.
Been based off of my dad because apparently he's king of the incels. We're going to go through some articles. Rolling Stone. Olivia Wilde, Chris Pine's Don't Worry, Darling character inspired by incel hero Jordan Peterson.
Wow, this is such a good production. Got the logo there, got the faded in the middle. Oh my goodness. This is beautiful.
In the film, Pine plays Frank, the founder of the mysterious Victor.
Man, she even Michaela has this like Hollywood lighting on her. It's like this soft 1950s lighting. I mean, the hair and makeup, she probably just does herself. Hair, makeup, wardrobe herself. This is fucking tight, man.
Free project.
He's conservative. This is why you can't fuck with the conservatives. Even the other guy. Incredible. Like, just tight. They are tight.
Which is behind the seemingly idyllic 1950s town where the main characters Jack, played by Harry Styles, and Alice live. Wilde explained that Frank was partly based on this insane man, Jordan Peterson, who is this pseudo-intellectual hero to the incel community. Well, Olivia Wilde.
Well, there's a lot more insults there, actually. So I guess they have to denounce it because they say that he's a pseudo-intellectual. So that's an issue. Tenured professor, you're going pseudo-intellectual. So this is an issue. So you know what? That's 1 point back for your side, Hollywood. We got to keep a score here. It's got to be Peterson's versus Hollywood. This is it, dude. Peterson's versus Hollywood. This is a fucking insane. They're going at it right now. They're in a beef, and it is for the legacy. It is for the future of mankind. It is for the culture. It is for who is righteous in the culture. That is the battle. That Peterson and the Petersons versus that's what they're in.
Where I go to get my intellectual recommendations. Let me see.
Ouch. First rip off the top. She's like, they called him pseudo-intellectual. So she's like, so the first thing she does here is she basically shows like, okay, well, who's an intellectual? My daddy or these idiots? And then she shows that they are. I mean, look, and she even does a disclaimer about herself that like she's not necessarily so educated too, but like for these people that talk shit about daddy, they need to have respect.
Acting school. Okay, now, no hate for acting school. I actually don't have a university degree. I did 2 years of classics in psychology and 2 years of biomedical science. And then I dropped out to start making money. So no hate there, but she probably should have actually watched my dad before basing one of her characters off of it, rather than getting all her information from sound bites, probably from BuzzFeed. Wow.
No, sound bites from BuzzFeed? See, that's what's weird about this. Is that this is the problem. The culture is so divided, and these guys are so much in their bubble that they're just like, well, incel king. Where did that come from? Honestly, even though I think like, don't take the incel king as an insult. Even it's like it's fine. Pseudo intellectual, yeah, that's an issue, but that's something that's an attack that has been like levied on, because you know it is a self-help book, and when you go self-help and when you go to political self-help. Because he's doing a lot of political shit. He's with Daily Wire. Like Daily Wire, the guy who owns Daily Wire, Ben Shapiro, he did like, you know, he I don't want to say homophobic because some people are going to be like, oh, you can't just say homophobic. But, you know, there's clips of him talking to Dave Rubin, and Dave Rubin's trying to invite him to his wedding. And he's like, please, will you come to my wedding? And Ben Shapiro's like, I cannot do that because you're gay, and I cannot attend a gay wedding. That's against my religion. That's against my beliefs. And I actually think it's wrong for Americans to be gay, and I think it should be legal, and we should overturn it. So he does. He like that's where Peterson's at now, and he is like going down this slope of radicalizing. I feel like becoming more conservative. I feel like, but listen, regardless, like he said some shit that's wacky, and he's strong, and he like does it consistently and stands by it. So it's like, you know, you gotta.
Elaborated. This guy, Jordan Peterson, is someone that legitimizes certain aspects of their movement because he's a former professor, he's an author, he wears a suit, she knows some things about my dad. So they feel like this is a real philosophy that should be taken seriously. And then Rolling Stone says, let's just hope this doesn't give the guy an inadvertent ego boost, which unfortunately it probably will. Well, I don't know about my dad, but it's given me an ego boost, at least for the day. Chris Pine as my dad. Beautiful. So if you search this movie, apparently...
That's so funny. That is so weird because she thinks Chris Pine is hot, and now Chris Pine's playing her dad. That's awkward for her. Yeah, that's weird. Honestly, 20 years ago, if you had Chris Pine playing her dad, I'd be like, no, I don't buy it. But today, Jordan Peterson's pretty sexy. I mean, her too. You know, I got to say, the Petersons are getting better with age. They are just getting sexier as they get older. And I guess because the success brings money into the community, into the family, and then you gotta like it's just tight. It's just tight production. And especially now that Peterson's with Daily Wire, he looks gorgeous. I mean, the lighting is ridiculous on some of those clips. We saw My Message to Muslims a couple of weeks ago, and it's beautifully shot.
Shia LaBeouf was fired from it. Apparently, the female actress Florence Pugh has not been promoting it because she's uncomfortable for some reason.
Wow, I'm frozen. Can everyone hear me?
To work with. Here's a photo of her in a mask. The future is female ejaculation. Okay.
I'm frozen.
Anyway, you guys can think whatever you think about that. Apparently there are a bunch of, oh my gosh, her Instagram. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, nobody is taking this chick seriously. I'm going back to the mainstream news articles that also people probably aren't taking seriously. The Independent.
Oh my God.
Don't worry, darling. Olivia Wilde says Chris Pine's terrifying character is based on insane Jordan Peterson. She further explained that incels as a community of disenfranchised, mostly white men who believe they are entitled to sex from women. My dad is not
You know, I always feel bad when they just say white men, because it's like we're all incels. I mean, everyone's incel. You know what I'm saying? Like, who's not? Over COVID? I mean, I've been watching some of these black pill videos, and like according to their numbers, we're like 70% incels. So why the hate on incels? It's fine. Okay? Porn's great. The porn is really good right now. But if you could not do it, it's not like impossible. I'm not saying it's impossible to get laid, but like a lot of people have a hard time with it. And honestly, the porn is better than it's ever been, too. And sometimes I wonder, like, is that destroying the culture? Yeah, of course, right? Like, people should be having sex, I feel like. It should be more like that. It shouldn't be incel. And that's why I think it's an honor for him to be like, yeah, I'm the incel king. This book brought people out. I know at least one guy who was brought out, my nephew. I'm pretty sure, incel before this book. And that's why he got it for me. Not that he thought I was an incel, but he was just like, he was like, it helped my life. So I got it for you.
Pro incel. I believe that there was a clip from Joe Rogan. I'm actually going to pull it up.
So you're a young man, and all the women are rejecting you. Who's got the problem? It's not all the women. That's a bad road to go down.
I'm going to turn
all
on
the
my
women
camera
are
on and off.
rejecting you.
Keep
Oh
watching.
my God.
Keep taking notes. I'll be right back.
Hello?
Hello, Red Girl.
Hey, can I FaceTime you for a second?
Yep.
Hey, okay, so I've got hilarious news. I don't know if you've heard about it already.
I heard nothing. I need on your place.
This is exciting, Dad. You want to hear it? It's almost as good as Red Skull.
Uh-oh.
So apparently you have been written in as the villain to Olivia Wilde's new movie. Because it gets better. Because you're king of the incels.
Oh, really?
So Rolling Stone wrote about it. Olivia Wilde, Chris Pine's Don't Worry Darling character inspired by incel hero Jordan Peterson.
Wow.
How many scientific papers have you written? Published? How many have you published? Yeah?
Oh, I am the highest cited psychologist in the Department of
Okay.
And I probably 99.9999999% of citation. That's the only qualification for credible science citation count. Here's another little fact.
Hey,
That's amazing that her dad called. What a great family business. Can you imagine being in this family business? It's amazing. Like, hi, Daddy. Daddy, they're calling you Incel King.
can I FaceTime you for a second?
Yep.
Hey, okay, so I've got hilarious news. I don't know if you've heard about it already.
I heard nothing. I need on your place.
This is exciting, Dad. You want to hear it? It's almost as good as Red Skull.
Uh-oh.
So apparently you have been written in as the villain to
This is so endearing. It's just a nice family business. It's one family business against Hollywood. This is too endearing, man. How do you get mad at this? Just call Dad. Hey, Daddy. Daddy, they're calling you Incel King. This is going to be as good as Red Skull, Daddy. That's nice. That's nice. You know, I don't want to have kids and take care of them and raise them and whatever, but it would just be great to be like old and then have a daughter like who's cool and making a podcast and be like, hey, Daddy, I wanted your advice. That sounds cute.
Olivia Wilde's new movie. Because it gets better. Because you're king of the incels.
Oh, really?
So Rolling Stone wrote about it. Olivia Wilde, Chris Pine's Don't Worry Darling character inspired by incel hero Jordan Peterson.
Wow.
How many?
He's like an evil villain. He's like twirling around in this car.
Chris Pine's Don't Worry Darling character inspired by incel hero Jordan Peterson.
Wow.
Wow. Perfect, honey. We'll do 5 episodes this week. This will be great for the hits. Incel King. Wow. I'm going to get a raise at Daily Wire. I'm going to get a raise. I'm going to go into Daily Wire and say, hey, what's up, you pieces of shit? Anyone base a movie off you? Go fuck yourself. I'm the king. Why? Because I'm daddy. What's up? John Fitzgerald, I'm back. Thanks, baby. Yeah, froze. Dude, what a compliment. As if that's not even a compliment, dude. Is there a greater compliment? I would rather not even be in the movie or be like, you know what I mean? Like it's like, would you rather, okay, like, would you rather play an evil villain or be like, you're the one that the evil villain is based off of? It's like the Joker, right? Like, would you rather be Heath Ledger and you play the Joker? Or would you rather be the guy who's like, I am the Joker? That's so cute with the family business.
How many scientific papers have you written? Published? How many have you published? Yeah?
Oh, I am the highest cited psychologist in the Department of from large market. And I probably the 99.99999% of citation. That's the only qualification for credible science citation count. Here's another little fact. Every 3 papers is equivalent to a PhD. So I essentially have 33 PhDs.
So pseudo-intellectual isn't how you would be described.
So you're not a pseudo-intellectual. That's so cute, dude. This is a big hit for the Peterson family, dude. And this is a big win in the fight between the Petersons and Hollywood. Petersons versus Hollywood, dude. And that's it. We got to talk about Incredible Hulk next because that's fucked up too, dude. What the fuck? Hold on. Let's do this. Petersons. Peterson's versus Hollywood, baby. That's what an exciting fight.
Okay, so I'm convinced that Olivia Wilde is secretly a Jordan Peterson fan. Otherwise, I don't know why you would cast such a terrifying character as Chris Pine. So thank you for that. That's really funny. Anyway, this is just another weird thing that happens in the life of the Petersons, I suppose. But I'm definitely going to be watching this video. I probably wouldn't have heard of it. So thank you.
Wow. That's a classy motherfuckers, dude. Say what you want about him. I mean, I do think he's doing right-wing shit, but that is very classy looking. It's very tight video. Fucking right, dude. Oh my God, fucking right. Peterson's versus Hollywood. Let me look at a couple of comments here. What? 9999? Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. He does look like Red Skull, actually. Yeah, no. She knows she's banging Daddy. Look like, okay. The lightning in the shadows. The lightning in the shadows. More than her dad. LOL. She's making 100K per month from her channel. Yeah, I know. No. And dude, you know what's crazy is that this is what I mean by like the Petersons versus Hollywood. It's like this is the family business. So it's like Daddy. You know what I mean? It's like they own. It's like if my parents own a catering company. It's like if I call them like, hey, Steve's getting married. We got the contract, baby. It's going to be another $50,000. I know. It's going to be $200,000 for the catering and $100,000 for this. God is great, baby. Okay, I'll start putting up the contract. Okay, see you soon. That's it. They just go, Olivia Wilde just based an evil character on you. Okay, well, we're millionaires now. God is great. That's great. Great work, honey. Start writing the episode. I'll be there tomorrow for meat dinner. All meat dinner. Yeah, dude, it's... I mean... It is. I guess that's the only way to respond, though. I mean, what do you do? They come at you like that. Like, I do feel like the pseudo intellectual is too far. The incel king, he should be like, yeah, someone needs to save us from these idiot incels, and I'm gonna find them a path out, and they can get a path out with my book. Unlike you guys are just, what are you doing? You're just waving your beautiful tatas in the air in front of them, driving them crazy, and then they're going to drive a van on the sidewalk because nobody wants to have sex with them. At least Peterson's out there making a difference, helping them out. Sorry, wrong song. Wrong song. This song is called Lament. And just like that, the power is in the hands of the Petersons. No, that's definitely a win on there. I mean, you know what? It's a win back and forth. But the sad thing is that it's just fighting, you know? This music's weird. Here we go. This is good. No, this one's good. Man, Noir A. Blanc V makes the best. This is called Nope E by Noir A. Blanc V. This guy makes the best tracks. No, but overall, I think it's bad for the culture. It's increasing the fighting. It's too bad because here's the thing. They put out the movie. Oh, yeah, let's watch a trailer to the movie. The movie looks sick too, though. Because it's got this 1950s look to it. But it also has these, and let's do this. Official trailer. Let's kill the sound and let's put the video on and say God is great 3 times. Everyone say God is great 3 times and hit the like button. Do it now so we don't get demonetized. Say God is great 3 times. Very good. Let's begin this trailer. So it's very well shot, and Nick Kroll's in it. It looks sick, right? It looks pretty tight as a movie. It's got this like sci-fi thing to it, though. Beautifully shot. Look at how nicely shot this movie. It's like culty vibes to it. It looks sick. It looks like something that we would have to review on the channel, actually. And that's the Peterson character. Yeah, that's honestly, at this point, Peterson has become pretty like. And again, I don't agree with the politics. And I do see why they're attacking him. And I do think that he is like anti-feminism a lot of the times. And I think he's doing a great service for the incels and, you know, should gladly take the Incel King title. I would take it. This movie looks incredible. It looks like just, it's beautifully shot. Like, that's for sure. And then the actors are all huge. And then it has these little sci-fi things in it, right? Like, watch this. She crushes the egg. Oh, nothing inside. It's all a fantasy world. You know what I'm saying? It's got that good science fiction vibe to it, culty vibe, old school Star Trek kind of a movie. It looks fantastic. And you know what? You got it. This is the thing that people don't tell you. Like, if you want to compete at the highest level, yo, Christian, I actually don't put the audio on the trailer. Sorry about that. You know what it is that's what I think they catch you on when they're doing the copyright shit. So yeah, no, dude, I don't put the thing on it. But listen, Bhagwan loves you. Yeah. Bhagwan loves you. That's the Peterson. Yeah, he said something there. There. Oh, see that? It has that creepiness. See, I like this. You know I like this. I like that. You know what I'm saying? So don't just say I'm simping here. When I say I like the movie, it's not simp. The movie looks fucking tight. And period piece and everything. And like, yo, it's beautifully shot. Cult vibe. And the bad guy's like a Peterson. That's great. Let's see the voice. You think he does the voice? What's the chances that he does? Well, hello. Should he do? You think he does that? What do you guys think? You think his voice is going to be like, well, hello, dinner is served. You think he'll do that? Let's try it.
Jack, it's okay. I'm curious to hear where she's going with this.
Oh, shit. Go ahead, sweetheart. Let's hear it. Damn. You see, right? That looks sexy. Looks well shot. And then she's doing the publicity by making it a Jordan Peterson bad guy character. There's going to be another sci-fi thing. People are very happy that there's eating pussy in it too. It's a big issue. It's a big thing. And these guys, they know what they're doing. Get it? I know it sounds like nothing. I know it seems like nothing. Especially if you do eat pussy and you're like, and you hear people make a big deal out of it. You're like, what's wrong with you? Just eat pussy, you idiot. Don't be stupid. But so if you're like that, you just think like everyone's over it. Who cares? A lot of people are not over it. And apparently in Hollywood, until very recently, you weren't allowed to show it. Like it would ruin your distribution. Yes. You weren't allowed to show no going down on girls. Yes. You can't have going down on girls in Hollywood before, like when it was movie theater time. Yeah, because then they'd give you a rating that wouldn't let you play in the theaters and all this shit. They had too much hold. It was like this rating company, and they were specifically against certain things. Like they were kind of okay with straight sexual stuff, but then if you do anything lesbian, gay, unacceptable. I think no cunnilingus in general, but going down on a girl was like double points bad. You can't go down on a girl. Like, thank God it was a guy going down on a girl. If it was a girl going down on a girl, this movie still, they wouldn't be able to put it. I'm telling you, I know it sounds crazy. I know it sounds crazy. We'll have to do an episode about it. It sounds nutso, but America's fucked up. There's a great documentary I saw about it. This movie is not yet rated. I think it's called This Movie is Not Yet Rated. Yeah. So these are all anyway, the point that I'm trying to make is that these are all it's very radical, this movie. It's very much for the women's team and it's radical and they're trying to make a point. And it is like the men are a bunch of psychos in some kind of men's success cult. And the way that they're paying for the perfect life is in their men's success cult. I can already see what the commentary is. Yeah, the women are all these perfect, beautiful women. That's what they want us to be. The patriarchy. And then these guys, they represent the patriarchy, but in this, they're like some psycho success cult. But what she's trying to say basically is that that's what the patriarchy is. That's what life is. These guys are in some psycho success cult. Head of it, Jordan Peterson. Yeah, it's very interesting commentary. Oh, maybe he says it there. Maybe for that line, imagine he goes, and we have to fight back.
We're pushing forward.
Pushing forward. Pushing forward. Uh-oh. See, I like that too. I like that they just put in a car crash. See, like see the glass thing. Like, this is psycho, right? Everyone in the red outfits. No, it looks sick. Like, these shots. What a dream, man. Well, good for Olivia Wilde. Like, she got the movie done, which is not easy to do. And then she did the publicity shit, because that's also not easy to do. Like, this is a big publicity hit that she's doing. Apparently, she doesn't want to promote the movie, though, because this actor, maybe she doesn't believe in it or something. So already there's controversy. Also, Shia LaBeouf had to be kicked off or something. Shia LaBeouf was replaced by Harry Styles, who is Olivia Wilde's boyfriend. So not to say that they're perfect on their side either. Okay, the Hollywood we know is full of bunch of sinners, but now Peterson family is on the attack. Peterson family is going to straighten them out. Don't worry, darling. Yep, got all the big Hollywood names. Got all the Hollywood names. All the Hollywood sinner. Olivia Wilde directed it, kicked out Shia LaBeouf, so we put her boyfriend, Harry Styles, in the movie. And Florence Pugh doesn't want to talk about it. I'm just saying that there is, like, this life is complex. This life is complex, and it's, you know, it's not easy to figure out what the hell's going on here. And, you know, we're in a situation. What is happening to my camera? Can you guys hear me okay? I'm asexual, and I still don't think you should stifle art with the restrictions. Let the viewers self-censor. Yeah, 100%, Nick. Nick, 100% agree with you. That is probably the Drip's viewpoint on that. Christian Tubner, thanks for coming. Boxing Sauce. What's up, Boxing Sauce? Jose, you are here. Urena Brew, you are here. Michael. John Fitzgerald. Brooke, the Alchemist. Let's do this. I do want to play another one. Well, should I do back-to-back? Let me do one that's on the other side now. Not the other side, but let me do one that's a little more neutral. Let's go second one. This is a topic that I want to call Zucks. Why is my sound so choppy today? Oh, I'm frozen now. Am I frozen? So now we're going to call this Zucks having a... Zucks is having a Baba Ramdev moment. This was sent to me by one of our fans. This was sent to me by one of our fans of the Drip. And it was a video of Zuckerberg doing boxing training. And I was like, bro. Let me turn off this sound. Okay. Oh, Zucky, baby, get it.
Good job. Nice.
Oh, nice. Great. Beautiful.
Yeah, car back there. One leg. Good. Cross. Nice.
How real is this? Oh, got him. How real is that? How real is that? He pushed his head and he just got him with the leg. And he's like, tap out. It's hard to tell. I can't rewind this.
Nice.
How real? How real? Is this real? The android is learning new moves. Yeah. This is so full of shit, dude. This totally reminds me of Baba Ramdev in his wrestling match. We got to play that. This is what this is. He's paying the guy. This is how I know Zux is a real psycho, dude. He's paying a guy to lose fighting to him.
Nice. 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 Again. Go.
I mean, I guess he is the trainer, so he's just getting the tap, and he's like, nice.
Nice. Nice.
Or no. I feel like the trainer's supposed to be like, no, you didn't do anything. It's nothing. Like, that's you're supposed to be like that. Come on, hit me. Come on, it's nothing. Oh, you think when you take me down? Like, I thought a trainer would make him work for it and be like, okay, good shoot, but from here, what are you going to do? No. I got you. No, I got you. No, I got you. That's what the training should be like. Am I crazy? Right? Like, this looks too fake. What the hell? This, you know what this is? It's like we think this guy is so advanced. And remember those Babajis, those Gurujis, the Chinese Gurujis, and they were like Wu Wei Feng Shui Gurujis. And they would have all these students. They'd be like, he'd like go to fight them, and they'd be like, master, and they'd run at him, and he'd be like, hey, ting, 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 and these guys would just fly off. And it turns out they were just brainwashed, and they love him too much, and they were like pretending for him. And he went to the UFC, did a fight with a UFC fighter, and the guy just beat the shit out of him in like 10 seconds. He's like an 85-year-old man. The guy was like, no, I gotta stop. I'm just gonna murder this guy. You know, and you have that there, and then you have like the highest of the high, the most elite American person here, the most highly educated, went to the biggest schools, owns the biggest company, richest guy in the world, and he's doing the same shit, man.
Nice. Good job, Mark.
That's already pretty awkward. That even just that Bob to me is like, nah. No, man. I've done like I can pretend fight. I've done boxing training. Like I used to go to a boxing gym for years. Like it's like that's even too awkward. What is he doing? Okay. That was nice.
Good job.
This is where I
nice.
This is where, yeah.
Ball.
No.
Yeah, Carl, back there.
This looks good. No, I'll tell you what this is. This is the Baba Ramdev movement. Because we're going to just show, I got to show you the Baba Ramdev. This is my favorite. This is one of my favorite things of all time. There we go. This is Baba Ramdev, Indian Guruji, yoga, Patanjali Yoga. Owns a company called Patanjali Yoga. Big guy. Made a corona cure called Coronil. Does it work? Obviously not. But like to even get the name is pretty impressive for like just as a con artist, just as like a scam guru. Like that's pretty impressive that he got Coronil, patented it, and made up a fake cure for it. I think it's just ashwagandha, which is good for you. I think ashwagandha is good for you. My nephew's taking it. Other nephew's taking it. Razio, what's up, baby? Yes. Hit the like, you foolish. Hit the like. I can't find my whistle anymore. Here we go. Razio, correct. Hit the thumb. No, but this is what Zuckerberg's doing, and it just shows you that, like, you know, no matter how, this great Leela, this great game of God, who are we? We are nothing. We are just children. We are all just children. Even when we become the millionaire, even when we become the height of the great, I'm the great Guruji of India, still he pays this guy to come. Watch this. That, dude, first of all, hold on. Look at, like, the joy on this man's face. It kind of reminds me of, like, and just, I like how short the skirt is. I want to get a better one, though. Wow, this is another one? 7 years ago, 5 years ago. This is the one. This I like. Just the joyfulness that he has coming down to the ring. He's so joyful. And that the skirt, it's just so short. You know what I mean? And let me remove this. Hold on a second. Can you guys see how short that skirt is? I mean, it's not a skirt. I mean, how short it is. Because you know why? Because it is kind of like when you go to the, it's a mini dress, right? It's a mini dress, I guess. It is kind of like when you go to the club and there's one girl there who's just a little too sloppy, drank a little too much, dress is a little too tight, titty might pop out. And that's fine. And maybe she sat down somewhere for a pre-drink and had too much of a pre-drink. And when she got up, she didn't like lower the skirt. She didn't stand up and do the thing where you go like this. You do that. And then you pull down the skirt a little bit and it's riding a little high. And maybe you can see her chuddies, her undies a little bit. And that's fine too. And that's what the club is. The club is our mating ground of the human being. It's the human being's mating ground. So that's okay. And I just want to say that I appreciate how this Baba Ramdev has that joy in life. The same joy that the girl has going to the club for the first time. Baba Ramdev is like, yeah, we're going to have a great time today. We're going to have fun. We're going to be filled with ananda. Look at how short these are. This is like, just get short shorts. But he's got to represent. Even the announcer is like, "Arey wah, Baba Ramdev, jabardast dikhaya. God is great." The club is the mating ground, but dude, this is still, it's a joyful place, and he's here for joy.
आते ही स्टैंडिंग पोजीशन से घेर दिया और 4 अंक मिलते हुए। और जब आप घेरते हैं इस तरह से डेंजर पोजीशन पर तो 4 अंक मिलते हैं। बाबा रामदेव को मिले ओलंपिक के पूर्व सिल्वर मेडलिस्ट के खिलाफ 4 अंक और ये
Yeah, this guy's a silver medalist.
की खूबसूरती के साथ आखिरी क्षणों में उन्होंने इरादा बदला।
See, I already know that's incorrect. The fact that he went to his knees and this guy didn't just end it, like, you can't go to your knees. It's unacceptable. I don't know that much about fighting. I know that. You can't just drop to your knees in front of the guy like you're going to suck it. What is this? It's unacceptable. Even in fake wrestling. Like, work on it a little bit.
के पूर्व सिल्वर मेडलिस्ट के खिलाफ 4 अंक और ये इकहरी पट की खूबसूरती के साथ आखिरी क्षणों में उन्होंने इरादा बदला। ये ओहो गजब का और ये अड़ंगी ये टेक डाउन करते हुए पोजीशन में आए और इसे कहते हैं कैंची दाव। जी हां, कैंची दाव का बहुत ही उम्दा उन्होंने प्रदर्शन किया। और उसके बाद ये देखिए कैंची बहुत ही बढ़िया लगाते हैं। सुशील ने इसी कैंची दाव पर बीजिंग ओलंपिक खेलों का कांस्य पदक हासिल किया था। और यहाँ देखिए बढ़त उनकी बढ़ती हुई और इस तरह से 8-0 से आगे बाबा रामदेव। ये तो एक तरफा ट्रैफिक नजर आ रहा है।
They're so proud. I like it. He is like a kid's entertainer, you could say. When he does his speeches in Bombay, I've seen speeches where he's like, he says something and then the kids all sing along to him. So he's like, what do we never drinking? Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola is brought by white men to make your teeth rotten. Coca-Cola is for white men. White men want all teeth rotten, broken, dead. We won't drink white man Coca-Cola. And the kids love it. They're going crazy. The parents, and then if the kids love it, the parents love it. And the parents are going to love a message like, don't drink Coca-Cola. But that's what one of them was. He was like, you got to exercise. I exercise every day and it's fun. And you should do it too. People are so lazy. They don't exercise. It's great. It's actually nice. Mostly positive stuff. But then he is selling his like medicines, like his fake corona cure. So it is Kali Yuga. Even the Babaji is hawking of some fake shit. You know what I'm saying? It is Kali Yuga. The time of greatest suffering. Let's continue. Oh no, he couldn't lift him up. Are you? No way. No way, dude. That's an easy lift. That's just, he could have just had him up and just dropped him, but he just fell on purpose.
और यहाँ पहले ढाक लगाना चाहते थे, अपनी दाव में उलझे स्टैडनिक और यहाँ ये देखिए कुंडे पकड़कर उठाया और उठाने के साथ ही
Is that a move? Who knows wrestling? Is that a move where you put the shoes and pull up? That's what it's all about. The kids, Amish, the kids. Raziel. Raziel's getting a little pressure from the parents, isn't he? Horlicks. Maybe they're getting some Horlicks over there. Nice view of his ass, just like a drunk. Share. Urena Brew, SEO and digital marketing. Now let's see him getting his ass whooped. LOL. I know, right? It's like, come on, dude.
बढ़त को उन्होंने 10-0 कर दिया।
मुझे लग रहा है कि 15 अंकों का गैप ना हो जाए। अगर 15 बाबा रामदेव, ये देखिए सरताओ हो।
अब बाल बचे बाबा रामदेव, लेकिन फिलहाल बढ़त उनकी।
Wow, look at these grown men. There's not even any kids here to justify it. They're just here to see. I mean, it would be fun. Don't say, even if you knew it was like a pretend, like they're going to do a fake fight, whatever. Like, it's like WWE. He did his own WWF, you could say. But come on, man. Like, why don't you actually work out and actually fight a guy, though? You know what I mean? Like, do something real. Go run somewhere or like do like a long run. It's India too, so you can like climb up a mountain. You can do all kinds of publicity stunts. This is wild.
0 की हो गई है। चीन के कालवा गुरुकुल में इन्होंने शुरुआती शिक्षा ली, फिर हरियाणा में निःशुल्क योग की ट्रेनिंग दी और इस तरह से ये देखिए अभिवादन किया उन्होंने अपने विपक्षी का।
या बहुत ही बेहतरीन, बहुत ही।
He's so nice, man. He's such a sweetie baby. He's such a sweet little con artist. He's a sweetie little con artist. Karan Roy says the wrestler is trying so hard to lose quickly. Agreed. So the best supporting actor award goes to this wrestler. Wow. Divyanshu Jiloa. Divyanshu Jiloa. Vijay Lakshmi Parikh. It's like a father being defeated by a 3-year-old kid so that he becomes happy. Yeah. Fair. Wow. It looks so real that we are unable to judge their acting skills. If the wrestler plays like this, then I too can defeat him. I like that. I like that. It sounds like Yoda, right? Some of the accent. I like it. Then I too can defeat him. This is Analog Cabin by Noir A. Blanc V right here on the drip. Ripping that. Okay, let's do one crowd topic and then we're gonna call it a day. Oh, you guys wanted me to watch? I mean, there is, so we could do a couple of things. We could do what a sweetheart, this guy. He does more of them, eh? This is like a totally different match.
ये भारतीय कुश्ती के लिए आज सबसे सुनहरी दिन है। एक बार जोर से क्लैपिंग प्लीज। ये
I love this guy with the red hat. 100% like a mob guy fixer. Like it looks like an Italian American mob guy who went to Sicily, got a little tan, got a little color. Doesn't he?
एक अच्छी शुरुआत है भारतीय कुश्ती की। गुरुजी, एक बहुत बड़ी बात है ये कि आप आज इस खेल को जिंदा करने के लिए, इसको बढ़ाने के लिए खुद आज मैदान में उतरे हैं। और ये अभी आपके सामने सुशील एकेडमी से खेल के गया था और इससे गुरुजी का एक ये बाउट होगी।
Oh my God, this is a kid, dude. Swami Ramdev shows his power of yoga in the wrestling. Must watch. Swami Ramdev shows his power of yoga in the wrestling. I'm going to give it a like and I'm going to give it a subscribe. How about that? I like it.
लेकिन क्लैपिंग
And you better give this channel a like and a subscribe immediately.
और ये भारतीय कुश्ती का एक सबसे गोल्डन दिन है। मैं जो गुरुजी ने इस तरीके से आशीर्वाद दिया और ये भारत की कुश्ती की जो एक अब शुरुआत है, इससे आप लगाओ कि अब भारत की कुश्ती जो सुशील ने जहां पहुंचाया है तो आप
You think I'll get a copyright strike on this? Let's see the fight, baby. Let's see the fight. Okay, let's go.
अभी आप कुश्ती का आनंद लीजिए।
He's like a character from like Avatar Last Airbender. He's like that wacky guy. Remember in Avatar Last Airbender, they had the Earth. He was like this silly Earth King. And he was like, I'm a crazy Earth King. I don't know where I put my thing. Like, he's just like this silly guy, but he's like a billionaire, very successful, like just gets work done, gets his kingdom is running very successfully. I'm going to find it.
श्री जगवीर राणा जी, ये और यहाँ पर पुनः शुरू होता हुआ खेल, अपना खेल एक गरिमा में जो है वो शुरू होता हुआ देखना चाहिए। कौन यहाँ पर होते हैं निश्चित रूप से।
What's he doing?
ये एक
Oh, he always does like a flash Surya Namaskar, right? I missed that.
इस कुश्ती के कोच श्री जगवीर राणा जी।
Boom, 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 boom. Babaji.
और यहाँ पर पुनः
wow, dude, he's flexing.
शुरू होता हुआ खेल अपना खेल एक गरिमा में जो है वो शुरू होता हुआ देखना चाहिए कौन यहाँ पर होते हैं।
Gotcha. Dude, he's ripping, dude. He's having a great time. I like him, man. You gotta like him for that. You know what his name is? Boomy. His name is Boomy. Boomy Avatar. Yes, we're gonna watch that next. Let's continue this.
ये एक अभी 1 मिनट सभी शांत होकर के देखें इस कुश्ती के 2 राउंड होंगे और ये
what a showman, dude. Come on, let's go. Let's see the fight.
और पूरा खेल शुरू होता हुआ और स्वामी जी अलग अंदाज में चल रहे हैं। देखना चाहिए योग की शक्ति कितना पारंगत होती है और यहाँ पर स्वामी जी अपने दाव को पूरे ही अंदाज को एक योग ऋषि आज पहली बार ऐसा भारतवर्ष में ऐसा हो रहा है।
I like the announcers are like, and Swami Ramdev, he is showing the power of yoga and he will destroy all the enemies and you will not be allowed to come back here. Dude, these guys definitely taking steroids. You think so, Baba Ramdev? He's on the natural tip, dude.
को देखने को मिल रहा है भारत की यह एक पहली बार
हटके
ऐसा संगम पहली बार देखने को मिल रहा है। जोरदार ताली एक बार, जोरदार ताली स्वामी रामदेव जी के लिए।
जोरदार ताली. Tali means clapping, but Jordar means hard clap. So he's like, hard clapping. And all of you better be hard clapping at home and hit the like.
और इस बार स्वामी जी ने बेहतरीन अंदाज में ये होती है स्वदेशी खेल की गरिमा और हमारे रेफरी भी बीच में मौजूद हैं और स्वामी जी पुनः तैयार। निश्चित रूप से आज यह एक इतिहास गवाह होगा।
No, why? There's no way this kid's letting him do that. There's no way, right? Who's definitely taking steroids? Dude, these guys definitely taking steroids. I mean, maybe the younger guy, Baba Ramdev, like Burak. You think Baba Ramdev's on steroids? Like he is. That's what I mean. It's like, bro, just actually work out. Like be a jacked Swami Babaji. Like Boomy. I'm gonna show you Boomy in a second.
स्वामी जी की देखिए दर्शकों में काफी ज्यादा शोर देखने को।
This guy could, okay, steroids. Even him, the frame's too small. Maybe if he was a little bigger, but he is jacked. I'll give him that. But this steroids, dude, to save this, if this guy's on steroids, he's wasting the steroids. He's like doing steroids and not working out. Maybe, I don't know. That's a Jack LaLanne's dialect. Yeah. You think he's to have that much power? He must be on something. He's got the drip from God, brother. He's got the drip from God. He's juicing out source energies.
Here we go.
Show us a miracle, Babaji.
Time, Baba.
Time, Baba.
स्थापना दिवस पतंजलि के स्थापना दिवस।
This is so Indian. Like they don't even know what to do. Like, you know, in a boxing match, everyone knows, like, it's like, okay, go back to your ring, go do whatever. It's just all acting. So even this referee guy in a suit is just like, okay, Babaji, you want to come do something? Okay, no, you go. Okay, bye. Like, what is he doing in the middle over here? Oh, he didn't give the hand. Oh, okay, he's trying to get the hand.
स्थापना दिवस पतंजलि के स्थापना दिवस पर यह आंखों देखा हाल आपके बीच।
What happened? He doesn't want to fight?
30 मिनट का
और परम आदरणीय प्रातः स्मरणीय स्वामी।
Who is this guy? This is the silly, like what is this Babaji over here? What is he so happy about? Even I don't even get this. This is ridiculous. He's just standing on the side. Like, do a prayer. Honestly, do something. Like, what are you doing? What kind of Swami are you?
और अब 1 मिनट
This guy looks like he's a trainer.
की कुश्ती शेष है।
Okay, let's go. Let's get it.
पुनः खेल शुरू होता हुआ और दर्शकों के डिमांड पर दर्शक कहे कि और इस
No, no, no way!
देखिए नया अंदाज
No!
बिल्कुल सही
No!
और योग का अपना योग का ताकत पूरा आज देखने को मिल रहा है कि योग में क्या है और वो आप आस्था चैनल के माध्यम से देख रहे हैं। सभी श्रोता को नमस्कार, स्वागत। और
Ew, his balls. Come on, dude. What is this? The guy's a kid. All right, I gotta fix my camera again. Keep watching.
स्वामी
Damn
जी
it.
लगातार दौड़, ये शानदार, लगातार स्वामी जी की कहानी होगी। यह भारत के इतिहास में आज गवाह बनने जा रहा है कि पहली बार स्वामी जी बहुत ही अच्छा हो गया हो गया।
Yo, it's just turning off. Damn it. What did I miss? The camera's just turning off. What's up, people? Am I back? I'm not even back. Hold on. Keep watching. Stand by. Technical difficulties. People, we got it.
सबसे पहले स्वामी जी को चरणों में प्रणाम करता हूं और एक बार आप सबसे गुजारिश करना चाहूंगा, अब तक आपने इतनी कुश्तियां देखी हैं, इस कुश्ती में मजा आया कि नहीं आया, एक बार जरूर बताओ। देखो मैं भी पूरे देश में घूमता हूं, पूरे वर्ल्ड में घूमता हूं, मगर जिस स्वामी जी जिस ओहदे पे है और उन्होंने एक बार कहने पे ही आप लोगों के मैदान में उतर के कुश्ती लड़ी है, तो मैं मानता हूं कि स्वामी जी आपके आशीर्वाद से हमारी जो कुश्ती है वो इतनी ऊपर जाएगी। जैसे जैसे आप देश को आगे बढ़ाने का काम कर रहे हैं, देश को नंबर 1 बनाने का काम कर रहे हैं पूरे वर्ल्ड में, ऐसे ही हमारी कुश्ती नंबर 1 होगी, क्योंकि आपने कुश्ती और कबड्डी जो अपने देश के खेल है उनको आपने आशीर्वाद दिया है। तो स्वामी जी पूरी कुश्ती टीम की तरफ से मैं आपके चरणों में नमन करता हूं, बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद देता हूं। और कमाल आपने ऐसे ऐसे दाव मारे हैं।
Wow, what a great.
पुनः मैं आपका बहुत
Wow, look at the humility of his laugh. Like, he's so humble. Dude, he is like, you gotta love that confidence. Can everyone hear me okay? The camera's super choppy. He can hardly breathe. Yeah, but dude, he's also standing like he's jacked, right? Like, honestly, you want to show us the power of your yoga, be jacked, right? Be jacked. You know, like, I don't know, man. I mean, maybe I'm being too judgmental here, but it's like, how about instead of fake, right? I don't think every Babaji has to be jacked. Actually, a lot of Buddhist Babajis are fat, and they actually promote that because they're like, yes, be joyful in life and be silly and just eat food and shit. They don't care. They're like, just be joyful. That's why you have all those fat laughing Buddhas. And I support that, but it's like, bro, if you're going to go the wrestling route, then be jacked. That's it. Oh, the Finally, let's hear him.
हमने 20 साल पहले कुश्ती की थी, फिर गुरुकुल में थोड़ी बहुत की थी, बिना कोच के वाले कुश्ती वाले हम। तो वो 20 साल के बाद में आज कुश्ती भाई सत्यपाल जी और सुशील जी के कहने से की।
Wow. I think he's saying like 20 years ago, I started fighting and now I have finally won and now I have defeated everyone. Basically is what he's saying. 20 years ago, I started training and now look at me. Strong as an ox. I just destroyed a young man. His whole life is destroyed. He will never stand again. Why? Because I'm so beautiful. Something like that is what I'm seeing. Anyway, thanks for coming, everyone. Yo, let me see. This is actually a great Babaji that people should aspire to. I feel like. Let me show you. Wow, why is it so choppy today? You guys watch this show? This is one of my favorite shows. Look at this guy. Psycho, dude. Jacked. Boomy. Oh, it's B-U-M-I. Boomy. But he was from the Earth Kingdom. And Boomy means earth, I think, in Sanskrit or something. Yeah. What a powerful, like, this is a powerful guru. This is a guru to aspire to. This is what Baba Ramdev, you know, is supposed to be. But he's not really. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't mind beating up the kid, but you got to really beat up the kid. You can't do like, oh, I'm pretending to beat you up. No. Get a wrestler and beat his ass. Fight strong enough. Figure out the, like, you know what I mean? Because otherwise, you're just showing me that you maybe don't have the real skills and that you're just a goddamn con artist. Unless you want me to just look at you as like, hey, man, well, you know, he's got this huge crowd watching him and they're all buying it. So as a guy trying to start a YouTube channel, I do respect it. But then as a human being, I know that it's wrong. It's like, bro, you should be actually beating the shit out of that kid. Baba Ramdev. And also Mark Zuckerberg. What are you doing? You know what movie was like that? There's actually another movie about like that. It was about these wrestlers. Movie about and Mark Ruffalo's in it too. Hold on. Foxcatcher. Let's see. Foxcatcher wrestling scene. This guy's sick, right, Boomy? Fox. This is another, because here we go. This is another one where, like, this guy's a millionaire. That's Ruffalo. I think that's his bro. No, wrong scene. Wrong scene. It's this one. This guy's a millionaire and he pays the best wrestlers in the world to come fight with him or whatever, but then they have to like lose to him. He doesn't let them, like, if they win, he gets mad. And then that's his mom. His mom comes to see him one time. So I guess in front of his mom, he does one fight. Oh, this is so funny.
As a coach, I want you to be champions in sport.
Dude, Zux is so evil. So this guy's like a billionaire. Dad's a billionaire. He's like a silly rich kid. Spends all this money and he wants to train in wrestling, he says. So he makes all these people come. I know, this is wild. You think this will get copyright stricken without the audio? Let's see what happens. Like, look at this guy. He gets him to come wrestle. The mom is like, what the hell is this?
Do we have that?
It's so sad because he just wants his mom to like him or something. His mom doesn't care. It's so sad. It's such a weird movie, man. So weird, though, right? Baba Ramdev, him. This guy's like a millionaire. Has anyone seen this movie? By the end, it's actually a very tragic movie. It's like a dark, dramatic, sad, like one of those, probably like Don't Worry, Darling is going to be. You know what I'm saying? But I recommend it. Great movie. And it gives you an eye. It shows you what the billionaire, trillionaire class is like. You know, like the fact that Zuckerberg is paying this guy and pretending to pretend to lose to him in fighting. Ugh. And then you got Baba Ramdev doing same shit, dude. What is it with these fake pretend that? How could you do that? A lot of rich people have children like this. Yeah, that's the thing. And they're going to call it class warfare. But it's not really class warfare. It's more just that, if I may pontificate, Zucks is having a Baba Ramdev moment. Let's see. Here we go. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. No, let me pontificate. You see what happens, people, when we divide the community too much? The rich get too rich. They're in this silly bubble. Now they got to pay someone to lose fighting to them. Just don't be rich then, if you're going to be a weirdo, idiot. What's the point of being rich if you're just going to be a silly weirdo? But that's what happens to all of them. And that's maybe even what it takes. Like, they're isolated from the community. They're by themselves, and they think it's cool to do that. Why put the video on the internet too, Zuckerberg? Right? Like, what's the point of putting that video on the internet? Like, that Zuckerberg video that we played at the beginning. In that video, the other fighter has like a fight that night. And Zuckerberg is trying to tell people like, hey, make sure you go check it out. And it's like, you're telling people to go check it out while he's pretending to lose to fighting to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's weird. One of my training partners, Huaiku Kahaiwu, is making his UFC Fight Pass debut tonight. Go get it, Kai, and looking forward to a great fight. Wow. You think Zucks would have those charming... Oh, good one. Look at this. Come on, dude. Why are you showing that? No. Enough of this. Be less rich then. You know what I'm saying? Stop being rich, idiot. What is the point of this? Then you're going to pay a guy to do this. So awkward, dude. No way, dude. When he kicks, he doesn't even block his face when he kicks. Like, I've done basic fighting training, and like, you got to keep your hands up when you kick and stuff. Like, you know what I mean? Like if you drop your guard just as much as Zuckerberg was dropping it, no trainer in the world would let you get away with that. They would just give you a little pop in the head. There you go. You put him down so gently. Got me. Oh, got me again. Got me. Oh, tap out. Got to do the tap out. Come on. It's so awkward. Look at me. I am human. I am taking a Muay Thai class, and then I will go to brunch. And then later, I'll be doing, I will have a latte. Pumpkin spice. I'm Zuckerberg. Look at me. I'm Zuckerberg. I do things like you. Trying to get in shape. Swiping on Tinder. Buying cryptos. Erase it. Erase it. What a weirdo, dude. What is the point of that? It is a Zucks having a Baba Ramdev moment. Beautiful. Oh, what else did you guys want to talk about? Someone had one for me, but it's been an hour and a half, and I think I'm just going to come back soon. You know what I'm saying? I am not a robot. The kick he opens his hips. Raziel the Great says, the kick he opens his hips so much he almost loses balance while also barely raising his leg much off the ground. LOL. Yeah, I mean, I don't see how much power is going into these kicks. In all honesty, he might just be learning, and the guy is making it easy so he can learn. Forgiveness is warranted here. Yeah, Urain, you know what? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe the guy's just being nice to the Zucky babes. Nick Robinson says, how's your meditation? Oh my God, it was amazing. They basically said I took him to God. They basically said like we went to God and came back. So yeah, I got to figure out what I'm going to do for the next one though, because I think it makes more sense online, to be honest. Like after going through all of that of doing the live show, doing it live, I was kind of like, you know, it makes sense at home, but I think I need to change the name to Vision Quest. Because then it's like it's like a vision quest. Let's go on a vision quest. Right now it's called Loving Kindness Meditation. I think I got to take meditation out of it. Even when I was in Banff, I was pitching this kids TV show about meditation called Maya's Meditations. And I'm telling my writing, and the first 2 days I'm pitching it, everyone's like, you know, we don't really have a budget for that. Our educational budget is full. And, you know, in the educational lineup, we're not really doing. And they just kept saying education. And then the last day I was like, it's called Maya's Mind Adventures. You see, because your traumas are hidden in your body. So what we do is, as a child, her grandfather guides her on journeys into the mind and into the body, mind-body complex to live through parables that will heal the whatever. And then they were like, oh, that's good. Why? It's that's what meditation is. But these guys are like, if you say meditation, nobody likes it. So I think I'm going to change it to Vision Quest. It's a Vision Quest. Go inside the mind, into the heart, into infinity. And there you get a special vision from God, from source energy. And you come back with that and we say God is great. Open with a little bit of like silly teachings, but the teachings are legit, but they are silly. You know what I'm saying? And Osho says to do that too. You know, like when I studied Buddhism at Harvard, as you all know that I did. As you all know that I did study Buddhism at Harvard. After I studied it, the Buddha came to me and said, you must teach it, Amish. Teach loving kindness. But he didn't say, he said teach loving kindness, but he just said teach it. But I think now he wants me to call it Vision Quest. Weird that he didn't tell me the first time. But you know what? This is what happens. You gotta struggle through it with loving kindness. And you know, the digital ashram is being built. We are building it together. All of your Sumanth Cardialis says, bless me, Babaji. You are blessed, baby, just for coming in here. Come on in, baby. You are blessed. That is the end of our episode. We're going to do a call-in episode soon. I think maybe later tonight. Sorry. And I have like 10 more topics. I didn't want to go too right-wing today. So you know what? I split them up. Next episode, we got to do the Incredible Hulk. It's such a bad movie, but all the Incredible Hulks are bad. But with this one, they're blaming it because they're saying everyone's sexist. That's why it's losing. Come on, guys. All the Incredible Hulks fucking suck, okay? They all bomb. Don't say everyone's sexist. Anyway, we're going to talk about that next episode. Hopefully I'll get the camera fixed by then. God is great. And that's it for now. Make sure you hit the like, hit the subscribe. If you're in Toronto, come to meditation. There's a link below. And yeah, the next one's going to come soon. Bro, Vision Quest equals Xavier. Renegade Angel, great show. Wow, Vision Quest equals Xavier. Renegade Angel, great show. Vision Quest. Xavier, Renegade Angel, great show. Okay, cool. Share Cora saying, yeah, come back at 8 p.m. Huh, specific, very specific. I'm going to go eat. I'm going to do a meditation, and I think I'll just come back, to be honest. I'd pay to watch Zuck versus Wiz Khalifa. That's a good fight, yeah. Urena Brew, God is great. Mac 23806, very good. So how much you want to bet the sweat is not real? He was just sprayed with a bottle like a wrestler. Razio, probably, these guys. David Barron, what's up? Got to unite and be stronger together. Yes, that's correct. That is correct. And by the way, David Barron, I have a bunch of people. You know, next episode, we got to look through the Cult Rehab guests because there's a bunch of guests, and maybe we'll read through a couple of their entries, and we'll decide who to put on Cult Rehab next week because we got to start Cult Rehab. That's a great show. It's a very powerful meditation. But make sure you hit the like, hit the subscribe, and then you'll be notified when all that comes out. Come to meditation if you're in Toronto. It's the most beautiful journey into the heart. A vision quest. I got you on a vision quest. It is beautiful, though. No, they came out. Everyone came out, and they were like, I talked to God. I was one with God. I dissolved into the God energy, and it recharged, and it's an automatic healing you get. You know, it's kind of like a scam because out in the world, they're telling you that you have to do all these things to be happy. But in loving kindness, they say for no reason you're happy. And then we just go inside, get the chemicals. Get the chemicals. But also, it's like I'm building a mythology around it. It's like when we go in, it's like there's these sound effects and it's like we're going in, you know, but that's why I still feel like maybe it's better to do it on Zoom because then it just locks you into your own experience. Like it deepens you into your experience. If you're in your bed and you have the headset on and it's just going in and the trance-like music is taking you in, then I can take you in there, create the exact simulation. Whereas if I'm doing it live at a venue, it's like, yeah, you might feel more distracted. So anyway, stay tuned for that. Stay tuned for Cult Rehab. And I think I'm going to do another episode tonight. I'm thinking maybe 10, 11, but 8 o'clock, all things are possible. God is great and all things are possible. Thanks everyone for coming. You are loved. You know, let's make sure that we're living with hearts full of love and kindness. Okay. Let's make sure we're living with hearts full of love and kindness. God is great.